I know this is going to scare many, but there is a possibility that Bitcoin will crash by 55%. When and how this is going to happen? Let's analyze. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from MyCryptoParadise, and first of all I wish you a happy new year. 2025 is going to be in the sign of professional trading, and because with Paradise team we wanted to make your start of the year as absolutely awesome, we have started this $700 worth of Telegram stars giveaway for you, and tonight one winner will be randomly selected. I really hope that it's going to be you who is watching the video right now, and with the all you need to do is just join our free Telegram channels where we are doing our best to make sure that you have the insights and gaining the skills needed for you to be a long-term profitable professional trader. And with that, let's start analyzing Bitcoin. Today it's going to be a little bit different. We will not go from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. We will actually start with medium time frame, which is 4-hour time frame for us. That means each candle is representing a 4-hour trading activity. You remember this chart very well from the previous video that I have recorded for you before Christmas, like 2 weeks ago, and I have told you, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are facing lots of confluences right here above us. There is this resistance, there is this ascending trend line that was previously working as a support. Right now it's going to be acting as a resistance, and also this orange trend line which is going to be acting as a resistance as well, because it's moving average trend line currently broken to the downside, so it's supporting this corrective mode right now. I told you the best entry is going to be right here at the resistance, and we will revisit our support right here if we get some impulse from here, and that's exactly what happened. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have not been able to break above this resistance. There was really loads of confluences. First of all, the moving average trend line, the ascending trend line of this channel right here, but also the previous price action. As you can see right here, the level was previously working very well as a support and also as a resistance right here, and we always got a nice swing from this level either to the downside or to the upside. As here, as you can see, it was supported, and the thing didn't change right here. We have got one swing to the downside right here and the second one right here, and with Paradise Family VIPs we have been waiting for that. Not only this was a great short entry with amazing risk to reward opportunity, as I have been telling you in the previous video 2 weeks ago, the stop loss could have been placed very nicely above this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level that will be acting as a resistance, and the sell targets, the opportunity for exit lower, will be much higher, because the important support levels that we calculated as a target of a breakout of this ascending channel by taking in calculation the depth of this channel, basically, right, putting it to the breakpoint, and as you can see, it showed us the target, the liquidity pool right here, plus it was a nice previous price action valuable zone right here. So we have been watching for some kind of reversals at this zone right here, and once we saw some kind of big buying from whales with Paradise Family VIPs, we have went for it. As you can see, just today we have taken, just before the lower time frame crash started, our first take profit. As you can see, we have been buying right here exactly at the bottom at $91,500. That was basically the support zone right here. Just above it, we have been waiting for some kind of impulsive reaction from whales. We were looking for some buy limit orders behind the scenes, and we went for it, right? And as you can see, we have shared this signal on December 30, so just before the New Year's Eve, and our first take profit was at $101,000, and that was hit earlier today, and we have made a beautiful 11% profit on that beautiful swing. You can see this is very nice profit taking just before the slower time frame correction. But what's going to happen right now? So first of all, we have got rejected from this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level resistance, right? How did I get this resistance? Very easily. I have been just calculating and analyzing this previous swing right here. Then I have taken my Fibonacci retracement tool, I've placed it to the local high and to the previous local bottom, and I've got this beautiful level of around $103,000 $100,000. With Paradise VIPs, we are playing it safe, so we are aware of the trading bots on the exchanges and the liquidity grabbing front runners. So most of the times we are placing our sell targets lower below the Fibonacci retracement levels just to make sure we are safely taking profits. And this is important for your long-term profitability. You need to know when is the time to take profits, where and how aggressively, okay? Together with position sizing, like knowing how much of a position size from your whole portfolio to put in a single trade. This is one of the most important skills in long-term profitable professional trading, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So right now, by looking at the price action, I will delete this right now. By looking at the price action, we can see that we have not been able to flip this level into a support once we went above it, right? It was a straight drop through it. There is no bullish liquidity around here. So for the bears, it was very easy to slide through it. From the Elliott wave perspective, we understand that this was a motive move right here, consisting out of 5 subwaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And right now we are in a corrective mode that is consisting out of 3 waves, right? So this seems to be the first impulsive wave, then we will have reactionary corrective wave, and then we have another motive wave in this correction, right? So what we will be watching for is the reaction of this resistance during the kind of corrective B wave, right? Are we gonna be able to hold the price action below it? If yes, we will be taking a look at one wave lower. If however we will be able to reclaim this, we will be reanalyzing the situation. But at the moment, looking at our oscillator as well, we can see that we are kinda under bearish pressure quite a lot, right? So we can see first of all from the momentum perspective, we can see a loss of bullish momentum because we have created this exaggerated bearish divergence because the price created a higher high. However, the indicator failed to follow and created an equal high. This is a classic exaggerated bearish divergence, as you know, from our MCP free school on the website. When the indicator is making equal high, but the price is making a higher high, you're looking for a sell and short positions right after first impulsive lower time frame movement, right? And that's exactly what was happening. We have got this impulsive movement to the downside, and it seems like we are starting a corrective mode, but it will be confirmed only after we are seeing the reaction at this resistance. So if we are going to hold below it on a 15 minutes time frame, we will see some kind of impulsive price action. We are then counting with another move lower. That will be basically the final C wave. Where it can go if we will have the move lower, let's take a look at our Fibonacci retracement levels. So basically we are suspecting that something around $95,000 to $94,000 is kinda realistic, and then we will start another motive wave that will be created by 5 sub waves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I still expect that we can go even higher before the larger correction will occur towards around $109,000. So just a little bit above this high, and then we start the larger correction. But for that we need to get some confirmations, right? So first good sign for the lower time frame pump towards our lower time frame resistance here is this kind of bullish divergence. As you can see, bears quite aggressive, but right now the price stopped to follow and it didn't actually make a lower low as the indicator did, right? We are having an equal low, so that means that somebody is actually absorbing this selling pressure, somebody is buying it. So that's why right now we might have a nice upward corrective momentum by around 2% with the highest probability. But right here we will be again very cautious, because not only this is the resistance, but also this moving average trend line is here, and we understand the Elliott wave theory, right? Let's shift our focus on a daily time frame right now. We will also take a look on altcoins, so stay with me, it will really help you, because I will explain you what is going to happen with the highest probability. So On a daily time frame, this is our high time frame analysis. Bitcoin, as you can see, had the beautiful reaction from our key support zone that we have been able to exploit with our Paradise Assembly VIPs. As you can see right now on a high time frame, we are with this drop just retesting our moving average trend line. Okay, so if this is actually gonna keep holding, we are still okay. We are following our zigzag consolidation as I have been updating you before the Christmas. Okay, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, don't be worried, we will just be going in a zigzag formation and the key support zone is going to be holding, and then we will have nice reversals to the upside to our major supply zone around $109,000. And in the middle right here, this is going to be working very well for your positioning strategy, right? And that's exactly what's happening right now. We went down and right now we are going up. We are just continuing this zigzag momentum, right? And I believe that this is going to continue for a while, and if Bitcoin will slow down a bit, this is going to be very good for altcoins. We will analyze altcoins in a minute. Stay with me. On a high time frame, Bitcoin right now needs to close the daily candle above this $100,000 mark. All right, this is the same zone we are watching on medium time frame, so it has confluence from this larger time frame. Very important level, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if this daily candle will close above $100,000, we still have 7 hours to go. There is a higher probability that we might not need to have a drop lower towards around $94,000. So we are really watching for this close. How it's gonna close will just increase the probabilities on a bullish or bearish side. Okay, but as we analyze the waves, let me analyze this as well, because as you can see, after we have had this ABC pattern that stopped exactly at our key support zone, right now we are creating a new motive wave, A wave basically, right? And right now with this correction we are probably creating a B wave, okay? And we are going to have a C wave very soon. But where is this B wave going to stop really depends on how the daily candle gonna close, okay? And also let me analyze the Fibonacci support levels, and we can see that actually there is a chance from a higher time frame perspective also that this B wave can go a little bit lower. We still didn't touch this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, so lots of liquidity is staying still here, okay? And also we can go towards that $94,000, have a wick out there. So very important to watch out for this, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, daily candle close needs to close above this moving average trend line and above this $100,000 mark in order to neglect this further correction. And if we're gonna close the daily candle below this level, it will increase the probabilities of further drop. And if we even go lower and close the daily candle below this moving average trend line, it will again increase the probabilities, okay? So it's just about understanding the probabilities, then adjusting your trading strategy based on it, and understanding how much of a position size you should put into your trades. Speaking about trades, let's take a look at others dominance. This is the index that is helping us understanding what's going to happen with altcoins, okay? This is the index, this is the dominance of crypto total market cap excluding top 10 dominance coins, okay? So this is the index that is helping us to understand what's going to happen with medium and low cap altcoins, okay? And as you remember from the previous video, I've been actually telling you, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are crashing, okay? Altcoins are not doing good. 2 weeks ago I have told you we are, however, just finishing this B wave and we are supported by loads of confluences, right? This huge support zone, etc., and we are going to the upside. So as you can see, we have really recovered very nicely from this zone right here. We have been executing and exploiting that with our Paradise Assembly VIPs. For example, we have just taken our profit on Mana altcoin without any leverage, ladies and gentlemen, almost 20%, beautiful. And we have again took a profit exactly at the perfect level before the current crash, ladies and gentlemen. So right now what is important to understand is that from a ultra high time frame perspective, we believe believe we can still go much higher. Why? Well, because we understand the Elliott wave theory. So right now we are having a reversal, right? And the basic pattern tells us that after wave 2, a third wave is coming. And even though if it's a motive wave or a corrective wave, there is always a C wave, right? If I share with you the pattern of a corrective wave when it's pointing and going to the upwards, basically, I'm not sure I can find it right now. However, there is always a third wave, right? So even though this would be just a corrective wave, that would be like ABC, and then the next motive wave would be like in 5 waves, right? That would be like against the previous uptrend, and a new bearish main trend would start to form. There's always a C wave higher, right? So we still believe that we have finished the B wave with this support holding very well, and we are about to start a C wave, and the C wave always exceeds the previous level and local top of the first wave, right? So we believe we will go with altcoins much higher. And even though from the ultra high time frame perspective, the Bitcoin we think is very bearish, okay, because we have just finished the motive wave right here that is being subdivided by 5 waves, right? A, B, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you know from our MCP free school, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we are about to have a corrective wave that is subdivided by 3 waves, A, B, C. And we believe that there is a probability that this ABC could be ending at around $45,000. In the previous videos, I've been sharing with you the kind of fractals we have seen from 2021 and 2017, right? So go watch it if you didn't. So it's just not being confirmed by the Elliott wave theory, but also the previous price action from the previous years. But after that, the good news is that we are going to start a new motive trend that will take us towards $250,000, ladies and gentlemen. So right now it's just important to understand the kind of dynamics of the market. There is a big selling pressure going on, ladies and gentlemen, and the power might be in the hands of bears and starts to being visible, this power of bears in the market very soon. So until we are able to hold above this level of $93,000, we are still okay. But once we start crashing below it, okay, we believe that this is going to be the start of the larger ABC corrective wave. And because this A wave is going to be the actionary, this is actually gonna be continuing in 5 subwaves, okay? So this might be already the first 1-2 waves from the 5 waves. So hopefully we are not starting the third wave just yet, because we still want to have some more fun on altcoins, but because we understand the dynamics from the ultra high time frame perspective of others dominance index, the altcoins index, we believe that the more likely scenario before we start this corrective mode is some kind of consolidation, right? Above this level right here. But once we are breaking below this level, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to change our trading strategy aggressively into bearish mode, okay? Because that will just make us more money, and we just want to maximize our profits safely, and that's what allow us to be profitable for more than 8 years, okay? This kind of not being emotional about what you want. Yeah, everybody wants the market just to go to the upside, right? Parabolically, but that's just not possible. So the best thing you can do is to adapt to the market as a water, right? Just to see the probabilities. Is it on the side of the bulls or is it on the side of the bears? And just exploit it. Maximize your profits on that knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you again on Thursday. Until then, take care, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.